Have you guys heard of the black-eyed kids?
Black-eyed kids.
Yeah.
Heard of the black-eyed peas.
That's what I was thinking. What you gonna do with all that junk? It's not a black-eyed pea song.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Something about her humps.
Oops, I can't spell.
Lady
They're
lumps.
like these
Lady
demon...
lumps.
Lady lumps.
Lady lumps.
Nobody knows what that means, but it's provocative.
It's very provocative.
The black-eyed children, or black-eyed kids, are a legend of supposed paranormal creatures that resemble children between the ages of 6 and 16 with pale skin, black eyes, and are reportedly seen hitchhiking, panhandling, or encountered on doorsteps of residential homes.
Mm.
And I've listened to like a couple podcasts on them, like people reporting seeing these kids with just black eyes and like saying they need to get a ride somewhere, like showing up on their doors and just like feeling an evil presence around them.
Yeah. What was it? Was it you that said, like demons sometimes would take the form of children to, trick people or something?
Yeah, I've looked into that like demons will be children because they think they're gonna trick you into thinking they're not evil.
Yeah.
I think sometimes, yeah, like they can, like, demons can, like, manipulate their voices. You know, so, like, it'll be kind of like the sound of a little girl or something. Somebody that's always a little girl.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're the creepiest or what, but...
You've got a little girl demon, you're going to want to get out.
That's just... If we ever have an eerie feeling, then we hear a little girl laugh. It's just like, ah! Read more about those.
Yeah, the black-eyed...
You want me to like look at encounters and
The black-eyed
Sure.
peas.
I'm just looking. It's facts about the black-eyed kids.
Black-eyed peas.
People who have been in close proximity to black-eyed kids report the feeling of an unease that washed over them. While nothing about the children's appearance aside from the eyes, I mean that's a pretty big one, isn't it? Like, I mean they were normal, but their eyes
were pure black.
Oh my gosh. The eyes are the windows to the soul.
Genuinely frightened the people, feeling from anxiety to terror in their presence. Some people have also reported seeing black-eyed kids have talons for feet and demonic attributes, but the sightings are seemingly normal. Black-eyed kids are commonly described as wearing dated clothing or dressed in a manner that isn't typical of the children of their age. Black-eyed children always ask for something. It is always something that involves being in close quarters with you, that will ask for a ride in your vehicle or to enter your home to use the phone. There are no reported stories of what happens when you let the black-eyed kid into your home or vehicle. All stories come from people whose eerie feelings made them flee from the children. The earliest sighting of the black-eyed kid was a journalist of Brian Bethel in 1996, which the thing before that said it dated back to the 80s, so who knows?
Who knows?
In 2014, a British newspaper reported that sightings of black-eyed kids around the world are rising. Theories of the black-eyed kids are presumed to be vampires, aliens, or of demonic origin. So there's something.
I've never heard of these.
Me neither.
There's a bunch of encounters, too.
Read them, Josh.
Just start reading encounters. So on March 17th, 2008, I had my one and only encounter with a black-eyed kid. Not me, this is a story for those listening.
My one and only encounter with a black-eyed pea.
It was nasty.
Before my experience, I had never heard anything having to do with the black-eyed kids. I was 12. I have 12. I was 12. I was sitting outside a hairdresser's in an old Chevy pickup waiting for my mom to get a haircut. About 15 minutes had passed. I saw some kid walking back and forth along the sidewalk in front of a parked car. At first I thought I recognized him as one of my friends from school, so I banged on the front windshield until he looked my way. It was not anyone I knew at this point. I was not scared at all, not yet. The boy walked over to the side of my car and just stares. I think to let me get a good look at his eyes to freak me out. Let me tell you, if you have never seen a black-eyed kid, you have no idea what to imagine. Pupils black as the night sky. The boy whispers, "You must let me in." And then I locked the car doors and ducked down into the space between the seats. 5 minutes later, he was gone, and my mother got into the car. She told me a boy with black eyes had come into the hairdresser's and insisted for my mother to give him the keys. She refused.
She called the police. See, this is just kind of like I was saying. Like we're all naturally skeptics, even like us who are like true believers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like that. I'm like, well, she should have called the cops if this was real.
They say there's 3 ways that you deal with or perceive stories, ghost stories or encounter stories. Is 1, it actually happened. 2, the person truly believes it happened, but maybe it didn't. Or 3, they're just making it up. So.
Either way, that's a cool story.
It is a cool story. Either way, they make for good stories.
It's an urban legend. Man, these pictures are creepy.
There's pictures of them?
I mean, what people depict is what they think they are.
Oh.
Did you say they have talons?
Some say they do have talons.
Do the black-eyed kids have large talons?
What? Well, I answered the door, and I saw you had talons, and I just closed it. I figured it was the moonshine, but apparently it was these black-eyed peas you guys are talking about.